So we've got a pattern here made with grey squares and white squares, and it says in the space below, draw pattern number 4. Well, if we look what's happening, as we go through, there was 3 grey squares, then there was 4 grey squares, then there were 5 grey squares. So each time the pattern is increasing the number of grey squares by 1. So we can sketch, we don't have to draw totally accurately as long as we get the correct impression. So we had 2, 4, 5 there, so we need 6 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can add the extra one on the top. So obviously shade those in to show that they're the grey ones. And the white squares we can see was going up by 1 as well. 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. And if we notice with the even numbers, when we had 4 tiles there, then we had 1 black square and 1 grey square, 1 grey square on the bottom. So it's going to be the same idea here. So that would be pattern 4. Okay. It says find the total number of tiles in pattern number 20. It wants the total number of tiles. Well, we've got lots of ways of doing this. We could keep drawing out the patterns until we get to the 20th pattern, or we can recognise that there's something going on here. So for pattern number 1, then the number of grey tiles was at 2, and the number of white tiles was equal to the pattern number. For pattern number 2, the number of grey tiles was 2 more again, and for the number of white tiles it was equal to the pattern number. For pattern number 3, we can see that there was 2 more grey tiles and there were the same number of white tiles. So for pattern number 20, there's going to be number of grey tiles equals the pattern number plus 2. So that's going to be 20 plus 2, and the number of white tiles equals the pattern number. So in this case equals 20. So altogether the total number of tiles is 22 plus 20, which equals 42 tiles. So again, with these patterns and pictures, try and look for patterns between the pattern numbers and the pictures themselves. That's usually a good way of trying to identify what's going on. And we can see quite quickly here that the number of grey tiles was always 2 more than the pattern number, and the number of white tiles was the same as the pattern number. It says write an expression in terms of n for the number of grey tiles in pattern number n. Well, we saw that the number of grey tiles is always 2 more than the pattern number. So the number of grey tiles was always 2 more than the pattern number. Therefore, for all the grey tiles, if we've got pattern n, then it's going to be n plus 2. 2 more grey tiles. So the answer here will be n plus 2 for the number of grey tiles in pattern number n. Okay, so that's a review of a question involving patterns with pictures and how you might connect the pattern numbers with the parts of the picture and then work out what's going on for a general pattern n by looking at the results between pattern numbers and the number of tiles